So, I have just received my Lume Cube Panel GO. Right now, things are a little weird. If my camera looks like it's recording a very cool temperature, which is super annoying to me because my lighting tends to be very warm, which is a huge reason as to why I got this, because it is temperature adjustable. I do like the way cooler colors look. Sometimes it looks more natural. It just looks overall better. When things are super blown out and orange, it sucks. So before we get started, I'm gonna try and move over this lighting thing, which is something I made myself. So actually that looks really good. It is warmer, but this is what my normal lighting looks like. So I have figured it out. It is my automatic white balance. I'm going to keep using automatic white balance. I guess that just proved that to get a cooler temperature, I can just change that white balance. I would rather fix it with lighting. Not to mention this is really sweet for several reasons. So first of all, this can attach on top of my camera, which, you know, may not work out so well considering I have a microphone on the top of my camera. But, alright, let's go ahead and get to opening it, but my desk is a little trashed right now, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to it. Really efficient box. I always appreciate that. Silicone pack. And there it is. That's cool. It comes with a nice case. That's beautiful. It's actually way smaller than I thought it was. Ooh, and it's like this anodized metal, aluminum, I'm assuming. It's freezing cold to the touch. So right away I'm noticing that we have threads on both sides. That's really good. That means that you can place it vertically or horizontally. Can't imagine it making a big difference. It does seem like there's maybe a little bit of scratches on there. Right away the whole thing's like solid. There's absolutely no flex to this thing. And also this screen panel, it looks like there's I would call it a level of diffusion, just because it's not like a clear glass or a clear plate. It's sort of like this mottled, dullish plastic, so that will help diffuse the light, and it won't be like harsh circular LEDs and whatnot. So I think that's pretty epic. Brightness switches on the side, super convenient. Power button, and then the 5-volt in charger, and then we have a little digital display on the back. I love this case. That's super helpful, especially when charging it so it doesn't get scratched or damaged. Also for traveling, I mean, I think I would confidently throw that in my bag or pocket or whatever and go toting it around. And I wonder actually if this could be used as a level of diffusion as well. Okay, so we have the little adapter so that it'll fit in your hot shoe, mount on top of your camera, which could be really cool. I do a little bit of photography, and that could come in handy. Here's the cable. I'm noticing a little bit to my annoyance, there is not an adapter, a wall adapter for the cable, so this will have to be charged directly through my computer, or I will have to use another wall adapter, which I don't really have that many of. Okay, so right away, this thing's smelly. Right away, little display looks nice already, so that's charging. And I'm gonna give it some time, and we're gonna charge it up, and then we'll return. It's about charge. It's not charging super fast for my computer, as I suspected, but whatever. I'm ready to use it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on right away, and I'm gonna see what it looks like through this covering. Press and hold. On it comes. All right. So right away, the temperature we're on is 3200 K. And 5%, I don't know if that's, oh, that is brightness. Oh my god, that's 5% brightness. Okay, so let's just rack it up to 100 and see what that looks like. Okay. So this is 100% brightness. Absolutely ridiculous. So it's press and hold to turn it on and off. And then to switch the mode, you simply press the only button there, and you just switch between temperature and brightness. So let's go with a cooler color. So right away it comes much cooler. Let me see if I can demonstrate it. Okay, so can you see how that is? Yeah, you can see that's turning much more warmer light. And now watch it go cooler. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's all the way up to 5600 K. So this is as cool of a lighting as it gets. It's also saying I have 2.8 hours of battery life. 2.8 hours of battery life. So it does tell you an approximated guess on how long your battery power will last at that current brightness. Let's see if I turn the brightness up. Oh yeah. So as I turn the brightness up, it does impact it. So now with it cranked all the way up, I got 45 minutes on 100%. Okay, so this is the normal lighting. Doesn't really look too bad. I'm in my room. I got some bright lights. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my homemade light. Pretty big difference. Doesn't look bad either. I did, a decent job with it. It is a warmer light, but and it is diffused, so it's a nice soft light. Doesn't look bad. And just to give you an idea of what I'm gonna do, this is my homemade setup. So I just have this little thumb screw that I can take off, and we have our regular thread there. And so I can still use the diffusion, but I'm gonna try it without the diffusion. Sorry. Because really, it's that diffusion that takes up the space that I'm trying to get rid of and avoid. So instead of a big, bulky thing, we now just have our little Lume Cube. And press and hold it. Damn! Okay, so right away, way brighter. Way, way, way brighter. So bright, in fact, it's going to damage my eyes. Yes, much better. Okay, so that's at 35%. I'm gonna bring it down to 20 and see how that looks. Okay, so right there at 20%, I feel like I'm achieving good, if not better, lighting for myself. So the other thing I'm going to be using this for is live streaming with video gaming. So I have my green screen to my right, and it's important to evenly light the green screen. With this being a much smaller device, it's much easier to maneuver. Additionally, it's small and light enough to the point where I can probably position it on my desk so it's directly and evenly shining on me while I record, assuming that I can find a way to get one of these tripods to work. The lighting looks awesome. I mean, I really need this type of lighting just because, well, right now it's dark. My room lights only do so much, and I want to have nice, bright, delicious looking lighting for when I make videos, and I want to be able to do that at all times of the day. Sometimes I'll need to record later at night. I'm pretty happy with that, and at this point it's not too blinding. I don't feel like I need to use sunglasses while using it. This little light will help me for taking pictures. That's another thing, is lighting for pictures. Like if I have an item that I need to sell, or I need to take a thumbnail picture, or whatever, I really need that lighting available. Actually, so one thing I just realized, if you flip this case, you can have a protective case over it, but it does take away one of your tripod threads. See, now look how dark it is. See, no one wants to see that. Alright, well, it kind of sucks that I can't even use it to finish this video and light myself, so get used to this natural lighting. Actually, don't, because you're never going to see it again. It's a very simple device. There really isn't that much to say or review about it, as long as it reaches the brightness you want. But I'm very excited, and again, real simple device. The package just comes with this case, a charger, and then your hot shoe adapter, and that's all there is to it, really. All it really has on the side is a dial and a button, okay, and then your charging port. So you just charge it up to full, and then you turn it on. It takes a second to turn on, and then you just use the button to switch through the modes, and then the dial to change the modes. I really like the fact that this is metal, so it comes in a hard case. It's a solid little beast thing. The battery life and the overall durability are going to be something that will need to be tested over a period of time. Even if you're on the most powerful setting, if this thing can last about an hour, I can imagine that's going to be fine for most people. The only way I can see that being a problem is if you are a streamer using this to light it, then this may be something that can't produce super bright light for a long, like, let's say 4 or 5 hour stream. But I will be testing that as well, because that's really why I got it. I got it on Black Friday sale for $75. I think for $100, it's worth it. They also make a Lume Cube Mini, which is a smaller version of this. This is quite literally, I mean, it's smaller than my phone, it's lighter than my phone, and I mean, this is how big it is. Even mounted on top of my camera, this is not enough weight to throw anything off, really. But the Lume Cube Mini, I might imagine that someone might come across it not being powerful enough for the lighting that they were hoping for. In my opinion, I would spend the extra money and go ahead for the full version. That's just me. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. This isn't sponsored by Lume Cube or anything, and unfortunately I can't even offer you a discount. This is just an honest review of the product. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you have something to say, go ahead and comment, and please, if you want to see more content like this, also check out the other content I make. I make content on all kinds of stuff. Go ahead and smash sub and all that. So essentially, all of this equipment, these bulbs, the cords, this diffusion cloth, this sprinkler guard trim stuff, these things, the tripods, and my makeshift clamp to hold the bulb, all of this stuff is rendered pretty much useless and will be replaced by simply this little light plus one of these tripods.